Так, где это? Я подумал, что интересно этот консул. Там реально такая прикольненькая игрушка. Но плюс, если это только первый эпизод, там, скорее всего, она будет недолгая. Да, пожалуйста. Блин, надо рыбу еще там будет порезать сейчас. Нет, я имею в виду, порезать, я имею в виду хвосты и эти убрать. Отрезать. От рыбы. Ну, спасибо. Здрасте. Продолжаем. Без, как говорится, лишних слов. Это Уи. Уи идет помогать Джорджу Вашингтону по его просьбе. Надо было поговорить там с какой-то девчонкой, которая должна быть мертва, пока Джордж Вашингтон обследует, вернее, ее эту комнату, короче, смотрит. Так, сюда мы зайти не можем. Погоди. Тут такие картины красивые. Так, где ты, нахуй? Там что-то священник этот подслушивает. Золотой эликсир. Это что? Что это? Просто смотрим на статую. Красивую статую. Найдите Адамс в малой гостиной. Вот она должна быть где-то там. Короче, ладно, встаем. Походу тут просто надо сидеть. Где можно сидеть? Коллекционные монеты. Что за коллекционные монеты? Так, ладно, поехали. Коллекционные монеты.
My son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in this small salon.
By
Так
whom?
надо
I don't
помочь.
know
Что ты
exactly.
стоишь-то?
A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You should do something, my son.
Давай, все.
Shit. I was supposed to make sure Adams wouldn't go back to her room. Don't worry, Your Eminence. I'll take care of it. Probably nothing to worry about.
Do you want me to call for help?
Please don't do anything. I'm sure with a little goodwill, everything will work out fine.
Точно.
Don't go and wake up the whole manor, please.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you.
Блять, все сделано.
Who do you think you are?
Поиск решения. Вы можете достичь цели разными способами. Тщательно обдумывайте свое решение перед тем, как сделать выбор.
Give me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell is going on?
Huh? I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer.
Да
Damn it,
похуй,
what
давайте
should I do?
поможем.
Let her go. Huh? Stay out of it, boy.
Shit.
What are you playing at? I told you to mind your own business, boy. If you think you can side with this whore and then just walk away, you're out of your mind. Give me one good reason not to knock you down.
You're not back in your slum now. You're in Lord Mortimer's home. I suggest you think carefully about what you're going to do.
Don't think you're getting away with it that easily. I'm sick of all these toffs. If we were in Paris, I'd send you all to the guillotine. And on top of it all, a woman telling me how I ought to behave? I won't stand for it.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
What? Don't tell me you're gonna defend these harlots.
Ну, давай, вот это вот.
I believe in man. From speech comes dialogue. From dialogue, peace is born. And from peace, great destinies flourish.
The fuck are you talking about? I get the feeling you're trying to put one over on me. If that's the case, you're making a big mistake.
Sorry about that. Look, there's no point in us aggravating each other. Let's both just go our separate ways.
Don't move, we're not done yet. You wanted to be the knight in shining armor and save the damsel in distress. Let's see how brave you are.
Растерянность. Собеседник привел вас в смятение. Применение наук стоит дороже. Выпейте флакон золотого эликсира, чтобы прийти в себя. Блять, чтобы вспомнить этот флакон эликсира. Какой он?
Think about it. You know your head will roll tomorrow if you shoot.
Wanna bet?
Sure do.
I'm not in the habit of beating Lord Mortimer's guest in his own salon. You got off easy this time, but don't try it again.
Нифига у нас получилось. Ну как получилось? Жак Перо. Жак. Жак Роншери. Жак. Так. Где эти эликсиры-то? А, вот мед. Блять, это цифра 3 была. А, блять, сука, он на время действует. Нахуй я его выпил. Ну ладно.
The brooch Elizabeth was wearing. Huh. She was so frightened she was unaware that she'd lost it.
Yeah, well, it didn't seem to do her much good.
Зато талисманы получили. Что он нам даст, понятно.
Hey, these look like pages taken from an ancient encyclopedia. There's a pattern with 5 circles on this chest.
Так, пока открыть не можем. Это что? Мед. Блять, давайте выпьем эту банку этого меда. 5, потому что что он нам дает? А, блять, цифра 1. Серьезно? Вы приняли 4 стимулирующих вещества во время выполнения задания или отравились. Шкала времени больше не отображается во время разговоров. Чтобы прийти в себя. Угу. Блять, ладно. Понятно. Хотя бы теперь понятно, зачем нужен мед.
Lady Adams must have locked it behind her when she fled.
Блять, заперлась еще. Ну, ладно, пойдем назад.
Well, did you get time to search the room?
Louis, I only needed 10 minutes. Imagine the scandal if she had found me.
What would you have done in my shoes? She was in the middle of an argument with some angry guy.
10 minutes. I didn't ask for the moon.
Nonetheless, you found what you were looking for, didn't you?
Not everything, but yes. Elizabeth is definitely the daughter of John Adams. We need more information.
You can always go back.
It's too late now.
Блять, а если бы не помогли, ее бы убили нахуй. И он бы тут стоял бы сейчас такой, нахуй ты не вмешался, блять. Тоже такой себе, блять. Верните в постель. С удовольствием. А если тут... Давайте туда посмотрим, что там. Хуй закрыто. Так. Зато мы ее спасли.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Годой. Мануэль Годой.
Your Eminence, what are you doing here?
I was worried about you, my son. How did it go with Miss Adams?
Ну,
Don't worry about that anymore, Your Eminence. I had to step in, but everything's under control.
What an adventure, my son. I am relieved to hear it. You acted as a good Christian. In these troubled times, we need more men of your caliber.
It's nothing, Your Eminence. I did what I had to do. Well, you did the opposite.
Good.
кстати, да,
Well,
блять, он
thanks
бы
for the
мог
news.
вмешаться. Ни хера не
My
вмешался.
son, I have another problem. I wanted to speak to you about something important. Do you still have my letter on you? The one I gave you in the hall?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
Да давай отдадим.
Here it is.
Thank you, my son. Ah, I
Будем
see that
честны.
it's still sealed. I was right to put my trust in you, Louis. Now give me 1 second, please.
Вот. А если бы мы вскрыли...
I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
Блять, что там в письме, интересно?
I'm exhausted. I better go to bed. I'll search my room tomorrow. If Mother stayed here right before me, you never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
Ну... Ну, все равно, я считаю, мы сделали правильно. Потому что лучше так, чем позволить было ей там погибнуть или еще что-то.
All right. In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I'd better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind.
Так, выберите манускрипт. Оккультизм. Убеждение. Нельзя выбросить. Собрать страницы надо. Этикет. Давай убеждение. Убеждение, потому что пригодится, мне кажется. Так.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present.
Ну это мы читали.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases. I haven't even had time to unpack my cases. Inspiration of St. Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel, dictated to him by voices. Last Judgment. Why do I always get the most terrifying room? Writing material.
Блять. Бдительность недоступна. Херово.
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio represented St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch. Nothing. The torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance.
Ух, нифига себе, тут балкон, блядь.
An old sesterce from Roman Gaul. An old sesterce from Roman Gaul.
Монеты, что тут? Мне вот интересно, что дают эти монеты, но... Наверное, вот вам... Ух ты. Красиво.
Here's something will undermine my botanist's appreciation for the local climate.
Блять, у нас вообще нет ничего. Бдительность вообще на нуле. Как? Это плохо. Стоп.
Here's something will undermine my botanist's appreciation for the local climate.
Ну да. Мы это не можем, потому что у нас нет этого навыка.
This room looks unoccupied.
Здесь никто не живет. Тут наш.
A priest's robe, crosses. Must be Piaggi's room. Look, markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
Ну, походу, дверь. Эта стена открывается. Сейчас мы только посмотрим дальше.
There's a circle around the lock here. Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
Давай ключом попробуем. Что это? Мед и что?
There's a note. Effects of Sœur de Richet to be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it. All right. I've retrieved everything. Saint Jerome and the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a saint hearing voices. Saturn devouring his son. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. I wouldn't like to be his son. Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy, before superior voices. It always amuses me to see how art gets used for propaganda purposes. Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though. Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Так, ну, давай вот здесь.
Oh, this bookcase is well stocked.
Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round.
A Voyage Around the World. The travelogue of the explorer Louis-Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence. And I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother?
Found it. A faint sign of the order, barely visible. Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room. Come on, Louis, think. Think. Let's recap. My mother was in this room. I found a rare edition of her favorite book. She must have left something behind. She must have used the writing materials. What if she used lemon juice instead? An old trick used to hide messages. A message using invisible ink. I bet she used a lemon to leave a message. Now, how do I reveal the message?
Так. Найдите что-нибудь, чтобы проверить послание.
The message is illegible. I have to keep searching.
Так, что же может быть?
Apart from getting the book dirty, I can't see any use for this.
Ну, логично, да.
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though.
А это?
Ah, secret writing. Many people use this method for their secret correspondences. Light the flame and the ink appears.
Ну, давай попробуем.
Aha! It's working. The heat reveals the message. Let's see what my mother wrote.
Where all eyes size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, could be anywhere. After that, she adds, beware hero. The beast always charges the best protected soldier. And that's its weakness.
What is my mother trying to tell me? Since you've gone to so much trouble, you must not have only found something important, but
You must have also felt like you were in great danger. Now I'd better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
Sir, dinner is served in the red salon.
Typical.
I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence, sir.
well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
То есть это надо... Четыре хватит, я думаю. Это надо найти какую-то картину. непонятно, где искать эту картину.
If I get a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests.
Кстати, да.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Может, да, получится. Ну-ка.
President George Washington.
Let no one disturb me. I'm busy.
Too bad. I'll see him later. That's the door to Elizabeth's room.
For God's sakes, what happened in here?
Ни хрена себе. Еще и какой-то оккультный знак на полу. Так, давай по-быстрому посмотрим.
A chest with a half-circle pattern.
Ну-ка.
An untutored hand copied these notes. Looks like a healing method. Well, that's a pity. The writing is barely legible. Feet and hands are bound. A piece of cloth in the mouth prevents the tongue from being sectioned. It looks like preparation for an exorcism. Is Elizabeth really possessed?
То есть у него к оккультизму, что ли, устойчивость.
Looks like I found a box containing some kind of white crystals. These are magnesium crystals, a fairly effective remedy for easing anxiety. Well, let's see what it tastes like. Ugh. I really need to stop tasting everything I find now.
Блять. Сейчас выпьем. Все, пришли в себя нормально.
My dear Elizabeth, I'm writing to inform you of some unfortunate news. We won't be able to meet as planned on the first Sunday of May. I've been told that you're no better, and, unfortunately, your brothers and I are absolutely snowed under by the work required to govern this new country. Please excuse us. As soon as we can get free, even if it's just for a day, I promise we shall come and see you. Your loving father, John Adams. P.S. Don't hold it against your mother. She still isn't ready. Please don't judge her. I'm sure you'll be able to put all of this behind you one day.
Как она может быть жива, если тот сказал, что она мертва? Он ее похоронил. Непонятно.
Carmelite water will give me a little reprieve. An old sesterce from Roman Gaul. A novel of the initiation of a young woman into polite society. August 24th, 1792. Elizabeth, I'm driven to despair and doubt there is any point in writing to you. I'm not even sure you'll receive my letters. Father controls my correspondence more and more. I am certain he filters our exchanges. Thankfully, one of the chambermaids is able to help me get my letters to you, but they still remain unanswered. I often think about you and pray every day to be able to hold you. June 11th, 1791. My dear Elizabeth, your last letter gave me much cause for concern. Your words were so cold, as if emotions no longer matter to you. Father maintains that the secondary effects of your treatment still trouble you, but that they will soon subside. Should I believe him?
Так, ну тут ничего получается, просто пентаграмма. Получается, все мы посмотрели. А, нет, смотри.
Looks like I found a box containing some kind of white crystals.
Все, мы тут посмотрели. Получается, все. Все, выходим. Так, дальше. Дальше пойдем что-нибудь в комнату. Пойдем. Потом.
Monsieur Johann van Vulner.
Вельнер. Хрен. Кого-то по кругу пробежал. Нет, нет.
Monsieur Jacques Perru. That must be the door to the room of the soldier I saw in my vision.
О, давай. Давай посмотрим. Блять, сломать не могу. Ай, блять. Твою мать.
Might be better to take a different stairway.
Блять, тут я не зайду.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Блин. Ну-ка. Стоп. Цифра 4.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Во, давай. Обследуем комнату Бонапарта.
The Prince by Machiavelli. A perfect read for anyone with a surfeit of ambition. That might come in handy.
Да, блин. Че, еще раз? Ну-ка. Нет, ни хера. Ни хрена мы не можем, потому что у нас не хватает навыка.
It's a beautiful weapon. Lovely damask blade. It's marked with the initials of the manufacturer in Versailles. My dearest son, I'm writing to implore you to act quickly. The situation is rapidly worsening here. Paoli continues to steer our motherland, Corsica, toward open warfare between France and England. His men are everywhere. We are obliged to go into hiding and are unable to remain in the same place for more than 2 days. I wouldn't be surprised if they targeted us soon.
Письмо от матери. О, его шляпа.
A bicorn decorated with a cockade. It must belong to a French soldier. Hannibal crossing the Alps. Another military success. Why do I get nothing but visions of horror in my room? And he gets victory after victory?
Потому что это
The Battle of
Бонапарт.
Alexander at Issus, or how Alexander the Great triumphed over King Darius. Yet another one with delusions of grandeur.
Высовать 4 очков инвентаря, максимальное количество что очков действует увеличено на одно. Ага, понятно.
Amber. French actor Talma as Nero in Britannicus, the last emperor of the Caesar dynasty.
Картин, конечно, дофига тут.
Vercingetorix throws down his arms at the feet of Julius Caesar by Royer, two great army chiefs.
My dear Napoleon, as previously agreed, I would like to ask you to join us in January on my island to participate in the high society meeting organized for the occasion. We shall be able to continue our discussion about our project for a new order for France.
Мортимер. Так, вроде все. Где будет тут все? По-моему, все, мы все комнаты обследовали.
Sur Jacques Perreux.
Да, эти мы не можем открыть, потому что ощущение, как будто они потом появятся.
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet. I really need to talk to you.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault, too.
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir Home.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious. I'm not worried about Jacques Peru.
Да давай отдадим.
You didn't happen to lose this, did you?
Where did you find it?
In the small salon.
It's the only reminder I have of my beloved sister. I thought that swine stole it from me. You're her son. Sarah de Richet's son.
Yes. Why?
Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
Excuse me, but speaking frankly, why would you care?
I know your mother very well.
Really?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She nursed you.
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No. I remember her stare, cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain. I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more agitated.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that? There must be some reason for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
Давай.
You're right. I don't want this conversation to turn into an interrogation. You've suffered enough already. I respect your silence. Please excuse me.
Well, thank you.
Так, хорошо.
I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they?
Сестра, по-моему.
Haven't you got a sister?
Yes.
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
She's the only one who cares about me. I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her. Since you insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks for trusting me.
Есть.
You see, before I was born, my mother often suffered from hallucinations and fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person. So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her. The last resort was to call a priest.
So, is that what your father did?
No. He went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my mother.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's fits stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me. Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was declared stillborn. My fate was decided that very day.
It would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
I understand how you feel, but I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons, even if it seems difficult to believe.
Everything she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
So what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. Until I found out he had also invited your mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's come here for you.
You can't change my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.
Ну, в целом, в принципе, более-менее понятно становится. Так, куда нам идти? Ага.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
Ну, давай.
What can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, sir, but I am bound by discretion to say nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests, sir. Perhaps, sir, would like to know something else?
I would like to speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Do please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master. Is there anything else that sir would like to know?
Yes. Can you briefly describe the ground floor, please?
Very well, sir. On the ground floor, there are mainly living rooms. Sir finds himself at present in the Grand Hall. From the Grand Hall, Sir can access, on one side, the small salon, where the guests like to relax with a good book. From there, Sir can access the conference room, which is closed at present for preparations. That is where Lord Mortimer likes to gather all of his guests for talks. From the other side of the Grand Hall, Sir may access the dining room. That is where Sir's meals will be served. From the dining room, Sir may benefit from an exceptional view overlooking the island. It is also the best way to access the portrait gallery, where a large part of Lord Mortimer's works are exhibited.
Галерея, наверное,
And in the
да.
gallery, Sir will also find access to the
Может,
garden.
наши картины с
But
Горгоной.
Sir may be reassured, the building is accessible on both sides, so that it surrounds the garden in question. So, Sir should not find cause to worry. No one has ever gotten lost.
Except for my mother.
Has Sir another question?
What's on the first floor?
The first floor is reserved for guests, sir. That is where Sir will find his private rooms. The main corridor leads around the building. 3 stairways will enable Sir to return to the ground floor. It is also from there that Sir will be able to reach the second floor.
Thank you very much.
Anything else, sir?
Yes. What can I find on the second floor?
That floor is strictly reserved for Lord Mortimer, sir. In the west wing, on the second floor, are his private chambers. In the east wing are the rooms reserved for Lord Mortimer's personal guests. At the moment, these rooms are reserved for Sir Holm, sir. But only authorized guests may access that area. Does Sir have any more questions?
What is outside on the island exactly?
Lord Mortimer has made a point of keeping the main part of the island in its natural state, sir. For security reasons, only the wharves and the gardens are accessible to guests. If Sir would like to walk along the wharves, he has only to follow the pathway used upon his arrival. If he would like to walk in the interior gardens of the manor, I would advise Sir to pass through the portrait gallery. May I help Sir in any other way?
Так.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
Ух ты. Давай вот это вот.
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, sir. And I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is damaged, sir. I would never dare lend Sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
Блин.
Hang on, but it's mine.
Beg pardon, sir?
It's my book. I'm telling you, it's my book.
With all due respect, sir, I hope Sir will understand that I have doubts. You see, I found it in Lord Mortimer's library.
Huh, there you are then. That's exactly where I left it.
I am quite put out, sir. I don't know what to say.
In that case, I suggest you say nothing and hand it over.
But
Now.
But, sir, Very well, sir. Here you are. May Sir take good care of it. It is damaged.
And you've damaged it as well? Well, bravo. Bravo.
No, I didn't do anything. It wasn't me, sir.
Say pardon.
Pardon me, sir.
Very good. There were some other things I wanted to go over with you.
Нифига получилось.
A little Carmelite water would do me a lot of good. Could you find me some, please?
Oh, the tonics are under lock and key, sir. Lord Mortimer only allows access to them in cases of emergency.
Это, ну... Ай, только зря потратили. Наука, этикет. Ну ладно, в принципе.
You wouldn't have a little golden elixir I could use, would you?
Oh, unfortunately, sir, I have orders not to give any of that medicine to any of Lord Mortimer's guests. Some guests are here to follow a very strict treatment. Mixing or combining certain substances would be dangerous for Sir.
I still haven't quite recovered after that boat crossing. Would you happen to have any devil's thorn by any chance?
I am sorry, sir, but the devil's thorn may be just a plant, but it is also a powerful psychotropic drug that causes undesirable diuretic effects. I would advise against Sir taking any.
Да, потому что у нас не хватает еще очков. Ну, окей.
I still haven't quite recovered after that boat crossing. Would you happen to have any
Не то
devil's
нажал.
thorn, any chance?
I am sorry, sir, but the devil's thorn may be just a plant, but it is also a powerful psychotropic drug that causes undesirable diuretic effects. I would advise against sir taking any.
Ладно. В принципе, можно и заканчивать. Так. Сейчас, минуту, как говорится. Итак, я могу разговаривать нормально. Спрашивают, почему? Потому что Наташа проснулась. И опять засыпает. Идите в красную гостиную на первом этаже. Короче, мы сейчас дойдем до гостиной, наверное. Там все.
Lord Mortimer certainly has a taste for staging rooms.
Вот. А дальше уже в следующий раз. Сейчас дойдем. Если вы там слышите, вот на заднем плане, что вот это вот Наташка лежит, там смотрит. Короче, вот это, по-моему, красная гостиная. Идите в красную гостиную на первом этаже. Дорогие друзья, я рад приветствовать вас. Надеюсь, все хорошо. Все хорошо выспались. Ваше Высочество, герцогиня, месье де Риши, позвольте представить гостей, которые прибыли ночью. О, какие-то новые гости. Вёльнер, министр по делам религии, соратник прусского короля Фридриха, не успел какого-то. Наполеон Бонапарт, лейтенант еще. Жак Перрю, судья французского революционного трибунала.
Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
Да, блядь. Блядь, не то, наверное, да? Еще раз спасибо за вино. Блядь, а что?
I am delighted to hear it.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
Блядь.
Please feel at home.
Surprising when you know Volner prohibited religious practices in Prussia.
Чё, я не понимаю, что подтвердить.
Order, former Freemason and great lover of alchemy. And look at Piaggi fawning over him. I really do have a problem digesting political protocol.
My dear Johann, how
Вы
are
обнаружили
you?
Glad to
устойчивость.
make landfall at last. And yourself.
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Смех прям такой,
Is
блядь.
the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory. Such complexity. Typically French. A Sauterne, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Озвучка
If I'm
на
not
заднем плане,
mistaken,
блядь.
This is not Lord Mortimer's favourite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
Ой, ей плохо. Что, блядь? подтвердить, что возможность использования. Впервые вижу ее такой растроганной. Стоило ему упомянуть Лю, как Эмили тут же расчувствовалась. Вы обнаружили слабость Эмили в Буру. Бля, мы можем... подожди. Где она? Где эта, блядь, проститутка? Эмили. Вот, Хиллсброу Эмили. Слабость психологии. Там на заднем плане у меня какие-то китайские песенки играют. Я не понимаю. Джон Чичи, блядь.
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
Да ёпта. Спроси вас, что думает о Вин, спроси меня, как что думает. Давайте познакомимся с Фельдером.
Only know the prestige of your name. Might I have the honor of getting to know you a little better?
You are Monsieur
Louis Moras de Richet.
de Richet. De
Richet. Судя по частице, вы из знатного рода.
Are you descended from a noble line?
Блять, я просто обыватель, но и не обыватель.
The presence of a particle does not necessarily mean a person belongs to the nobility, nor does it prevent the observance of the rules of etiquette, Monsieur Van Vonel.
Какая у него слабость, блядь? Где ты, блядь? Фон Вернон, блядь, Где ты, нахуй, блядь? Фон Вернер. У него слабость уклонения, то есть он не может уклоняться от ответа, а устойчивый к оккультизмам. Окей. Бонапарт.
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
Давайте даме.
What do you think, madam? What is this Bonaparte doing here?
The presence of a soldier is never a good sign. It can only mean there's going to be further war. To answer your question, I only know that his family were in favor of the revolution, and that it almost cost them their lives.
Thank you, that's helpful.
Блядь, мне так прикалывает, они между друг другом общаются, но, блядь, те-то сидят рядышком. И да, блядь, типа, говорите еще громче, говорит, мы вас и так нихуя не слышим, блядь. То есть, понятное дело, просто присутствие Бонапарта. Что вы думаете о Бонапарте? Я вообще-то здесь сижу, как говорится. Так. Я буду играть сейчас с Бонапартом.
Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about their disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her
Французский акцент. У него слушается французский акцент.
This is a
Прикольно.
bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my
Так, начало противостояния. Мы можем допустить две ошибки.
I have a little question for you.
Подожди. Сейчас ты уточнишь. Так. Цифра 2 это золотой эликсир, снимает отрицательные эффекты. Вот, надо выпить 3 и... Да, давайте тройку попробуем.
The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
Еще раз. Слабость. По соглашению меня должен 50 тысяч луи. Все верно, меня обманывать. Я не знаю. Давайте так. Я не знаю.
I don't know. Maybe you ought to speak to my mother.
Oh, what a pity. I was hoping you would be up to the challenge.
Блядь, я ошибку допустил. Ебать, надо было ответить все верно.
Question I would like to pose to you. We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, What do you think it would take to reach?
Что нужно сделать, чтобы Франция вернула свою мощь? Моншри. Так, блядь, успеем выпить? Что надо сделать? Франции нужен лидер, он живет в монархию. Лидер.
I think what France is lacking today is a truly strong leader ready to govern. Someone who will restore
Это
her
должен быть
luster,
правильный ответ.
who will propel her forward so once again she becomes a proud nation respected by all. A man capable of both rebuilding the country from the inside
Viva la
and
France.
at the same time developing exterior relations. Someone with a vision, I think. The right person still remains to be
Он
found.
перед тобой.
You're right, my friend. I hear your words, and I agree. Monsieur de Richet,
Мистер Делише, вы меня убедили. Я рад, что познакомился с вами. Блять, вначале только неправильно.
right to put his trust in you. I hope to work with you in the very near future. I would like to thank you for your support by offering you this humble little
Размышления французской революции.
Reflections on the
Нам
revolution
дали
in
книжку.
France. Mr. Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture, and please know that I too am delighted to have met you.
Так они в камеру
My
посмотрели.
friends, I would like to say a few words, please. I would like to thank Lord Mortimer and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I
Я вот
raise
сейчас
my
ни хера не
glass
понял, потому
in
что вот у
honor of you
Вашингтона
all,
пытаюсь слушать.
my new
И ты тут нас...
and old friends.
Сейчас это слушаю. Подожди, я тебя все равно сейчас не пойму, потому что меня он отвлекает.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington.
Ебать, он страшный. Что?
Right.
Бля,
Meet again
а как
tomorrow.
это работает?
All the guests will be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
Я не понимаю, как это работает, когда вот эти херовин появляются, и типа нужно нажать, а как... Что? Это там так быстро идет, что я не успеваю. Вот. Часть 3. Вино и пушки. Успех. Нашли послание матушки, спрятанное в книге, прочитали послание целиком, убедили Элизабет Адамс рассказать о матушке, отдали Элизабет ее талисман, встретились с гостями за обедом, доказали Наполеону, что он достоин заменить матушку. Ну, что мы, то есть, достойны. Обыскали комнату Элизабет, обыскали комнату Наполеона. Развилок никаких, неудачи нет. То есть мы все сделали правильно. Окей. 8 очков навыка. То есть мы можем что-то прокачать, да? Хитрость. Вот убеждение. Психо. Вот у нас, давайте вот... мы можем... Так, вот сейчас все. Вот это что? Этикет. Политику давай по одному. Хитрость. Ну, вот так вот нормально будет. По одному пока все сделали. Так, что мы имеем? Перед обедом я собирался разобраться с посланием матушки. Мне нужно найти место, где все меня смиряют взглядом. Место, где все меня смиряет взглядом. Ну, походу, это картинная галерея. Выберите манускрипт для прочтения. Эвелина. Повышает этикет. Повышает психологию. Политика. Государь — это манипулирование. Оккультизм. Ну, давайте политику. Может, только одну может? Да. Так, нам нужно найти место, где находится картина галерея. Мне кажется, это там вот. Нам нужно туда, то есть. Красиво. Вот. Но это мы поищем в следующий раз. Все. На этом пока все. Всем спасибо. Всем пока.